Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and that's a Backdraft Cobra, and it's got Roush power under the hood. Small block 427 stroker, looking sweet, man. Love the paint on this thing. Now, believe it or not, there is a little bit of metallic in that gray, and it is sparkling out here in the sun, looking sweet. Those black stripes with the red center stripe, the silver accents on the outside, just looking sweet. And you can see that it's got the blackout package on it too, which is very, very cool. Now, a lot of guys don't understand these. These were actually for the quick jacks back in the day. They put a device under here, push down on it, lift up the whole front end. But of course, they do the front and the back so they could change those tires. It's got the real knockoffs on it, just like they used to run back in the day. But this does have the oversized wheel on it, looking sweet. They've blacked out the side pipes also. I believe this car's got just over 1,200 miles. I really like what they did with the seats also. And push this cushion back. She's just looking absolutely gorgeous. It's got the diamond stitched center console in there, carpeting everywhere else. The dash itself is carbon fiber, looking sweet. And of course, this one's set up with a 5-speed, so you can get it down the highway. It's got the 4-point harnesses, also the blacked out roll bar. Just looking absolutely beautiful. And you see all these vents, it's actually the GT package. Very cool body on this one. I just love it. Now, it's still got the NASCAR style fuel fill that they had on all the cars. That dumps in a whole bunch of gas right now, of course, on the racetrack. It's just set up for regular old fuel pump now. It's actually got a locking gas cap under there. Now guys, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do consignment. That means we own this Backdraft, so you know we did our homework and checked it out before we bought it. The first thing we do to every car here at Vanguard is they go up on the lift and get inspected so we can answer every one of your questions. And I know you're waiting to hear this baby fire up. We're gonna do that right now. Backdraft time, Roush power, baby. I tell you what, one cool machine right here, guys. Sounds amazing, drives amazing. Let's see, yeah, 1,250 miles is what it's showing. So man, this thing is just barely broke in. It's ready to go. Take it to any car show, any gas station, any grocery store, any ice cream place. You're gonna draw a crowd everywhere you go. Everybody wants to talk about these cars when they see them. See, that guy won't even take off from the stop sign. He just wants to sit there and watch us. Now, we can deliver this beauty anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tell you what, Ken Miles would have loved having this baby. That Roush power up front, 427 small block. Tell you, he'd have had a blast on the racetrack with this baby. Emily, wish I could drive as good as that guy can drive. You see down here on the dash, everything's looking sweet. Love that carbon fiber, it's looking awesome. They got the tack, is a great big tack right there in the center so you can see what your RPMs are. So she's upshifting nice, downshifting nice, brakes feel good, and it sounds amazing. He was cranking his head around. Guy in that little Ford pickup truck cranking his head. Now I'm just barely touching the accelerator, and this thing just wants to giddy up and go, man. I tell you what, get this thing up on the expressway and open it up and have some fun. Or if you like getting out on the track, I've actually had the pleasure of driving some of these on the track, and it is a hoot, guys. we're headed back to the shop right now where we're gonna put this thing up in the air so you can see just how nice and clean the bottom side is also. We're right here at our main facility at 15100 Keel Street. So stick with us, we're going in the air right now. All right, we're underneath this baby now, and man, you can tell it looks brand new under here. Now this thing has tie-down hooks on it, and I tell you guys all the time, I wouldn't use these. Nope, drive this thing. This thing is too much fun to put on a trailer. It's got the BMW rear suspension and center section right around the 373 gear, and of course it is Posi. You can see the frame's all nicely painted, just as clean as can be. And don't forget, these cars are all built in the factory besides the motor and the transmission. So all the suspension, the plumbing, the wiring, and everything is all built by the guys at Backdraft. We've got the, sorry, I'm looking at this Tremec transmission. This is a TKO600. That's a 5-speed. We got the explosion-proof bell housing here. It does have a hydraulic clutch. Nice paint job on the bottom side of the pan here. That's at Roush 427 up there. We do have manual rack and pinion steering. Then the BMW suspension up front. I see a sway bar up here. And be very careful getting close to a curb, because you get too close to a curb, you are going to mess up this nose, because that thing's only about that far off the ground. Again, here's these tie-down hooks in the front that you're not going to use because you're always going to be driving this thing. The tires look like they're brand new. The blacked out wheels are just looking sweet, and don't forget, you knock them off towards the front. Now this does have the, those are the anti-fall off nuts there, and we also have the tie wires here. The tire wires are there for more of the look of the originality. And I think I already told you, if you're gonna knock them off towards the front. That's how you get them loose on both sides. Go towards the front of the car. You can see that the side pipes are all blacked out, looking sweet. And then out back here, I didn't give you the size out front. We'll take a look there in a minute. These are 295/40 18s out back. And again, knock them off towards the front of the car. We'll tell you that size once we lower this baby down. All right, like I told you, the front tires are 245/40 18s. Now under the hood here, we got this Roush 427 power. She is looking sweet. We got vacuum secondaries on the Holey 4-barrel. That is a 770. It is a dual feed. I see the electric chokes hooked up over here also. Looks like an MSD distributor setup there with some Roush spark plug wires there. You can see they've blacked out everything under the hood here. The alternator's blacked out, all the pulleys are blacked out, overflow tank for the radiator's blacked out. It's got the big electric fan on it. She does have power brakes on her, and it is a manual steering setup on this car. A lot of guys like that manual setup better, more feel for the road. You can see everything is chromed up, polished up, painted up, looking new. I mean, you can tell this car has very, very few miles on it, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.